Huh, unfortunately, as he was about to die, I was in my house. In fact, I received his wives, Doyne and BC, and his daughter. They were visiting me because I had arranged, because I'd been working all along, for them to have access to Chief Abiola. And finally, General Abdusalami Abubakar called me and said, okay, you have it your way, let them come and see him. So they had come spend the night in my house. And they were going to go back to Lagos. They had seen him the previous night. And they had very long conversations, and they were all happy. And they were going back to Lagos when General Abdusalam Abubakar phoned me to say, where was I? I was at home. Come. So I went. By then I was not in government. I was a private person. And he told me that Chief Abiola had been taken to the clinic in a bad shape. So I called my house and told my wife to stop the wives and the daughter going back. I'd get back to them. So I went to the State House Clinic, and he was taking his last breath. So I then went back to the house and told the family to follow me to the head of state. Meanwhile, I had told General Abdusalam Abubakar that he should tell them himself what happened. So he left the office, went to the house, and I went with the family, and they broke the news to them. Anyway, that was the last time I saw. Hindsight always gives you 20/20 vision. We did what we did then, given all the information and circumstances that we had. Today, God bless him, Chief Abiola is at peace. I'm alive, but I'm wiser and more knowledgeable, hopefully. Even if you want to be uncharitable, more foolish and less knowledgeable, whatever my condition today and circumstances today are different from what they were then. I think I wouldn't second guess what I would have done differently.
How do you feel? Because when I ask people, Alhaji Kingibe and the whole election thing, the thought, the feeling out there, because you never talk about these things, it's so different. How do you feel when you hear those reactions that you were basically a traitor to the cause?
Yeah. I am the type of person who doesn't jump to defend one's own action or inaction. If people make judgment about me personally, that's their judgment. I know my facts, and I would rather that others who know the facts, contrary to whatever aspersions that are cast on me, to come up and say the truth. I appreciate somebody like Barrister Eshola Filani. I read once or twice in the newspapers him coming strongly to refute some malicious things being written or said about me and putting the record straight. I remember somebody like Tokumbo Afikuyomi correcting people about facts. I told you about the meeting in Chief Abiola's house where the decision was made that we should cooperate with Abacha. Nobody came out, to say, look, this was a collective decision. Um, I really, it doesn't, me, I'm more concerned about being able to live with my conscience, being able to look at my face in the mirror in the morning and feel comfortable about myself. Quite frankly, I do not require you to think me to be a saint or to think the world of me or whatever. Is nice, is happy, is a nice thing. Everybody wishes. Um, but if you don't feel like also, it doesn't diminish me in my own eyes and in my own mind and knowledge of the facts. And I also know that's in the tradition of Nigerian so-called journalism, especially in those days. And it's part of the culture. One doesn't want to stereotype, but it's part of the culture of those journalists who are writing such things about me, to just tell the lie, tell it so often and so regularly in the hope that it will become a truth. Unfortunately, in most cases, the inventors of the lie end up being the victims of the lie because they end up believing the lie. And those other people whom they wish to believe the lie see through the lie. And I'm comforted by the fact that I think people over time, certainly some aspects of the lie, they have come to realize, is part of the fabrication. And I hope in the fullness of time, the full truth about everything will come out. I've tried to tell you the truth as it is. I'm on record. I've mentioned witnesses. Let them contradict me. I doubt it.